I think we're live. I think we're live again. We're back.
Oh, we're live.
We're going to try again, you guys. And I hope that box goes away. Anyway, we are now on the other side of the field from where we were just moments ago. And we are trying once again to live stream. So fingers crossed that, we are out on a battleground in Gettysburg and the Wi-Fi, well, there is no Wi-Fi. So it's sort of the cellular. And Ed is back. Ed, thanks for coming back. We're going to try one more time, guys. So anyway, I'm going to turn the camera around and I'm going to show you that we're now on the opposite side at the tree line where the Confederate troops came out and marched a mile across into no man's land, into the, hang on a sec. I saw that, right. Into the open. They marched, these are their cannons, although their cannons were a little further up here, firing at the Union troops who were across the way. Now the big tree on the left is the copse of trees. And hi, Melinda, thanks so much. That is the copse of trees, and to the left of that middle tree is the angle, and that's where we were. And we've just come around to the tree. This is the tree line. And behind this wall, I'm sorry, I'm trying not to go too fast because, yeah. Behind this wall were 15,000 men. 15,000 men waiting for orders from General Lee and from Longstreet to march out into the open and Layla, okay, and try to take out the middle of the Union line, which Lee believed was at that copse of trees. So anyway, we are here at a cannon. This is a very cool cannon, okay. And Ray's got the 2125. Here we go. So why don't you turn that on, Ray, and let's see if we can get anybody on this side of the line. And it's on AM this time, so we'll see what we get.
What's going on?
Hey, spirits. We're back. Oh, what was that?
That was a cannon.
That was weird. Oh, there are people here that are doing, what is it? Reenactors are here. Are they allowed to set off a cannon?
They just did.
That's crazy.
Either that or it was something else. Mwah.
Spirits, did you just hear that cannon? I did, Jesus. Can you, what does that sound make you think of, spirits? Too many? Too many. Yeah, that would be, I mean, somebody set off a cannon and gave us a trigger sound there without us even having to do anything.
As we're set up at a cannon.
As we're set up at a cannon. Spirits, does that sound frighten you?
Even with interesting...
Wow. So this is about a mile across, you guys. And they had the cannons a little in the front here trying to fire at the Union line. The Union folks were firing at them, but they were all outside of range until they started to march across this field. How did it feel to march across this field, spirits? How did it feel? Were you afraid? Yes. I don't blame you. That must have been very frightening. I lean on this cannon here. Can't imagine what it must have felt like to make one foot go in front of the other and step out there, knowing you were marching into musket range.
There's a bug in my head.
It's summer. You want me to hold this?
I got it. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm just awkward.
Stand up straight. I'll move over here. Ray's leaning on the cannon here, trying to stand up straight. Spirits, will you speak to us today as we look out over this field? So over there is where they would have been aiming, but they knew they were short. Both sides knew they were out of range. Yep, that's Ray from Nobody Believes Me Paranormal is here with me. Hang on, I'll show you. Say hi, Ray.
Hi, Ray.
Hi. Good job, Ray.
I need a nap.
Ray needs a nap before our extreme ghost hunt tonight. So we're looking forward to that. Spirits, were you here during the battle? Watch out, Jimmy. Who's Jimmy? Sometimes there's just memories that are left, you know. Just memories of things that happened or left. Do you mind us visiting do you mind us visiting this place? These battlefields are considered hallowed ground. Right after the battle, many of the men were buried right on the battlefields. A while after, the North and the South came and the South brought a lot of their men, their bodies home to be buried in their home states. But it's hard to say who was left here. And a lot of them were removed to the National Cemetery in town and are in unmarked graves, which is very sad. Very sad. Known but to God. Are there any spirits here who were lost during the Battle of Gettysburg who would like us to know your name? We can hear you. Come and tell us your name so that it can be remembered. Couldn't catch that whisper. Well, you didn't try in vain. So, all men are free now, and women.
Did you fire this cannon? Or one like it?
Where were you from? Around the world, all around the world. There were soldiers from all around the world here. There were actually soldiers from France, I believe. They called them Zouaves, and they're from the French Indian War. Hello. And they wore turbans. They maintained their Indian type of uniforms. So they were called Zouaves. And they fought here.
I heard London.
There was an Irish brigade. There were many.
And nobody wanted them.
Nobody wanted
you hear
them.
That?
Well, it was that time in history. Thankfully, things have changed. People came from all over. There was even a local man named Burns. He was 69 years old. And he convinced before one of them gave him a more modern gun and let him fight. And after he got hit 3 times, I think in the foot, he went back home. But he became sort of a local hero, and even Abraham Lincoln wanted to meet him. I'm not sure of his first name. It might have been John Burns, maybe. Okay, but he wanted to fight. He was angry about what was happening in his town. Thanks for coming in, guys. We appreciate it. We'll probably try to do another live stream from the hotel before we leave. That's just a truck going by. And, oh, lots of trucks. Oh, and a motorcycle going by. Beautiful weather here today, so lots of people are out. Although it's very quiet in town, which is lovely. Last week was bike week, and next week is a battlefield bash, so we brilliantly came in between because we're smart. Yeah, we're buffering. All right, it might be time to say goodbye again, guys. The cell is funky out here, so we will see you all later, and we will try again. Have a great rest of your day. Scott Coyle. All right, we'll look up that name. Goodbye, guys.
Bye.
Let me turn it around so we can say goodbye real quick. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
We'll see you later.
See ya.